Welcome to the fourth video of the module 2, that is conformal transformation and complex integration. In this video I am going to explain the Cauchy's integral formula and generalized Cauchy's integral formula. So the Cauchy's integral formula, it states that if f of z is analytic inside and on A is any point within the C, then f of A is equal to 1 upon 2 pi I into integral along C of f of z divided by z minus A into dz. This has to be A here. Proof. Given z minus A is a circle with center at A, we shall enclose it by the circle C1 it is, with a radius of r units, and C1 lies entirely within the curve C. The function f of z by z minus A is analytic inside and on a boundary of the annular region. Already I have explained in the previous video that what is the annular region. If this is the curve and there is a circle inside any other curve or a circle, so the region, this is C1, this is C if you take, or this is C1 and this is C, then the annular region is nothing but the region bounded between the two curves. That is the annular region we say. From the consequences of Cauchy's theorem which we have learnt, we know that integral of f of z by z minus A along the curve C is equal to integral of f of z by z minus A along C1. Where C1 is a circle with center at A and radius r units, this implies z minus A is equal to r e power I theta, or this implies z is equal to A plus r e power I theta. So dz will be r I e power I theta into d theta, and theta varies from 0 to 2 pi. Therefore, integral along C f of z by z minus A into dz will be equal to integral 0 to 2 pi f of this z is replaced with a plus r e power I theta divided by r e power I theta into this dz will be replaced with r e power I theta into I of d theta. Next, therefore, this integral will be equal to, by taking the I constant outside and cancelling these two terms, that is r e power I theta gets cancelled with r e power I theta, and I, which is a constant, can be taken outside. What remains is integral from 0 to 2 pi f of a plus r e power I theta into d theta. If r is very small, this implies r is tending to 0. Then what happens? We will be getting I integral 0 to 2 pi f of a into d theta. So, I into f of a, and this d theta alone is a variable. When we integrate it, we get theta. Then on simplification, that is on substitution of the limits, upper limit and the lower limit, we get 2 pi I into f of a. By transferring this 2 pi I to the left hand side and rearranging, what is required is this result. This is what we are getting, that is f of a is equal to 1 upon 2 pi I integral f of z divided by z minus a into dz. This is what is the required result we are getting. Next, let us see the generalized Cauchy's integral formula. If f of z is analytic inside and on a simple closed curve C, and if A is a point within the C, then Fn of A, here A is missing, Fn of A, that is nth derivative of f of A, is given by n factorial by 2 pi I into integral along C f of z by z minus a whole power n plus 1 of dz. This is generalized Cauchy's integral formula. Let's see the proof now. We have from the Cauchy's integral formula f of a is equal to 1 upon 2 pi I into integral f of z by z minus a into 0 dz. This is z minus a of dz. Differentiate partially with respect to a. Then what happens is f dash of a is equal to 1 upon 2 pi I integral along C f of z into dou by dou a of 1 upon z minus a into dz. Then when we differentiate this with respect to a, what we are getting is minus 1 divided by z minus a whole square into dz of minus 1. This minus a, when you differentiate, you will be getting minus 1. Then, so f dash of k will be equal to 1 upon 2 pi I integral along C f of z divided by z minus a whole square into dz. Next, let us differentiate again partially with respect to a. Then what happens is f dash of a, f double dash of a is equal to 1 upon 2 pi I f of z minus 2 divided by z minus a whole cube into minus 1 of dz. That is 2 divided by 2 pi I integral of f of z divided by z minus a the whole cube into dz we are getting. So, it will be continued till further. So, differentiating it up to n times, then what do we get is fn of a is equal to n factorial divided by 2 pi I integral f of z divided by z minus a to the power of n plus 1 into dz. Next, let us see the problems on Cauchy's integral formula. What is the working procedure? If given integral is of the form f of z by z minus a into dz and f of z by z minus a to the power of n plus 1 dz over a simple closed curve C, then the following steps needs to be followed. That is, the first one is find out whether the point z is equal to a, here it is a, z is equal to a lies inside or outside the curve. That is the first point. Here z minus a is there. So that a, whether it is lying inside the inside or outside the given curve. The curve may be anything that we have to see. Second step, in that there are two cases. If z is equal to a lies outside the curve, then it will be 0. Both of them will be equal to 0. Second case, if it is lying inside the curve, then f of z by z minus a dz is given by 2 pi I f of a and find f of a. Next, also for this, it is given by 2 pi I by n factorial into fn of a and find fn of a. This is the procedure. Thank you.